Today's message is brought to you by DeBry. Hey, Scorpio, what's going on? How are you? Scorpio, thank you guys so much for your love and support, your time, your energy, your positivity, the good vibes, the light that you bring. I really, really appreciate you. And as always, I give that energy right back to you, okay? Because you do deserve it. So, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get into your love messages for the first 10 days of February of 2022, all right? Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, as well as Cross-Watcher. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Scorpio out there and you are here cross-watching for their energies, these messages could be for you as well. Make sure that you do not force any message that does not fit to you. Okay, please use your own intuition, discernment, and judgment when listening to or watching these messages. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Messages for Scorpio, February 1st through 10th, 2022. Messages for Scorpio, February 1st through 10th, 2022. Scorpio messages. All right. All right. Swept away. Proposal. Love grows. Okay, wow. You know what this feels instantly, Scorpio? What this feels to me is I feel like a majority of you during the beginning of February, maybe even kind of coming off of the end of January, I definitely feel like there's someone around you that is going to be making some sort or has made some sort of gesture towards you, okay, indicating that they really, really want to be with you and that they, are seeing you as this type of person that they want to, like this person is proposing something, right? Whether that's proposing that you be, more serious about your relationship or proposing that, it's marriage or something like that. But regardless of what it is, I definitely feel like it catches you off guard. It totally pulls the rug from up under your feet. All right. It's something that you weren't even expecting. And I also feel like it also makes you think and it makes you start to be like, okay, and is this something that I'm ready for? Am I ready to push forward here with this person? Am I ready to, do I really, it's making you actually examine, where you're at in your current relationship. And it's making you examine like, okay, do I feel exactly how they feel in this moment? Right. And I mean, that's just the reality of what it is. I mean, I just think that, you just kind of, it's a very mature response to have. Of course, be excited, of course, it's taking you by surprise. Okay. But, regardless, it just, I feel like whatever has happened has put you in a position of saying, okay, is this something that I really want to be rooted into? Okay. So let's go ahead and pull some more energies. All right. We have pure heart, connection. Okay. And then no. So we have pure heart, connection, and no. If there was if there was a question here about, if there was a question being asked here on this first row, of course the second row answers it, but at the same time, it's very much where, you really do like this person and you really are connecting with this person. It feels like this person does have pure intentions with you. The gesture, right, that they're proposing to you, or the gesture that they're displaying to you, or or surprising you with, like, it is genuine. It is because they care. It is because they want to deepen the connection in whatever way. All right. um but of course we have this no here, and this no energy. This is not saying that the person that you're connecting with is a bad person. This isn't spirit trying to give you signals about, oh, this person is bad, or no, it's not like that. This is just saying you may be feeling like I was saying earlier. Are you at, a space right now where you really want to get deeper, or do you really want to deepen the relationship with the person that you have? Okay. It's one thing to be in the relationship. It's another thing to want more out of it. And it just feels as though in this situation, although it's a great situation to be in, it's a great, you know, it's a great situationship to be in. Someone wants more out of it. Do you want that same type of more? You know what I mean? Okay. So then under the deck here, yeah, is we have sweet honey. And then we also have not now. So that does kind of reinforce it in and drive it home a little bit more for me here, because with the sweet honey, I definitely feel like, you know, you know what it feels like? It feels like you've let this person hanging. You pulled off a I don't know, you know what I mean, or you pulled off a maybe, or you pulled off a let me think about it, you know what I mean, like you kind of gave them one of those 1-2s, and so you might be kind of leaving them kind of hung up on an answer, and in the meanwhile, like I feel like they're kind of buttering you up. They're like talking sweet to you. They're being extra nice to you. They're doing anything to influence you to make your decision towards an answer that is palatable for them to hear. But again, we do have not now showing up, which just reinforces to me that Scorpio, I think that you're just kind of in a situation where, it's just come to that point where it's I don't know how to say this without being brutal or anything, but sometimes we just get to a point where the relationship only goes as far as it can go, only because one person wants more and the other person doesn't want it to progress. And it's not saying that you're a bad person, Scorpio, for wanting to keep things the way that it is. Okay. Or this may just even though you are encapsulated with this person, this may not even be the person that you feel is the one that you should be doing all that with. You know what I mean? Like you want to, you're like, what's wrong with keeping it casual? What's wrong with just, keeping things as it is, like just enjoying the vibes, enjoying the connections. But you know what it is, I mean, in doing that, that person grows feelings. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot, Scorpio, and see what else Spirit has to add. Okay, we're going to use the Native Spirit Tarot. And you guys, if you want to find out more information about this deck, you can look in the description box. There'll be more information there with the link directly to the website. Okay, so the Native Spirit Tarot, we're going to go ahead and move into that to give us more information about your reading, Scorpio. All right, we have Temperance. All right, so Temperance is showing up to show us something. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, we got the Three of Cups. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so already I am getting the feeling of, right now, yes, I do. It gives me energies of you really wanting to keep the status quo here with the Temperance energy. Why can't we just keep things fun, lighthearted? Okay. Now, this Queen of Cups energy may also be letting me know that there are also some things that are like that you're kind of keeping close to yourself. Okay. There's reasons, okay, and there's emotional reasons, right? Why you may not necessarily feel why that you may not necessarily feel that this person is the right one, or that it's even right to get in a relationship, period. Okay. So definitely, again, Scorpio, I do feel like yeah, during this time, it's just like, yeah, you're trying to keep things really fun and lighthearted. You've kind of left them hanging again on the answer. You've kind of left them in flux as well, like I was saying earlier. Okay. That Temperance energy, yeah, you definitely left them hanging. All right. Okay. We've got the Seven of Cups. the 10 of arrows or the 10 of swords. Okay, and then we have the 7 of wands. Yeah. So interesting, Scorpio. I really kind of feel like you're at a point right now too, well, where, you're really kind of looking, not only since you've been presented with this particular option to move forward with an individual, not only are you looking at that, but you're also looking at, like I said, the way your life with this person has been set up, or the way you've been spending your time with this person has been set up. Because if to me, with the 7 of cups here, I do feel like, yes, you do have feelings for this person, but I also feel like, you may have some other options out there. You may have some things where, like I said earlier, you feel like, hey, I don't know if this is necessarily the right one, but I'm gonna enjoy the energy for now, right? Because it's fun now and it's a good thing now, but I don't know if this is necessarily going to be the one that I'm going to choose. Okay, so I do feel like you still have some options looming out there. And with that being said, it definitely feels to me like this almost kind of turns you off here with the 10 of arrows. Just the fact of knowing that, that this person really wants to like be with you on a deeper level and you don't, it does make me feel like it kind of instantly turns you off. It's not fun to you anymore with it right there under the 3 of cups. Okay. And I definitely see you being really, really defensive and going through lengths of, well, not in a bad way, but it's just based off of the way that you feel inside. With the Queen of Cups here, we do have the 7 of Wands. All right. So, like I said, there's things that you feel that aren't necessarily being like, expressed outwardly. Okay. But that's because you feel very, very confident that, those things shouldn't have to be said and you shouldn't have to bring that stuff up. All right. Hmm. So this may even play out in certain ways within your relationship or within your situationship, where this person maybe even, not only are they like, maybe they're not necessarily asking you to be together, but maybe they're just trying to get you to say, hey, I want to talk to you more. I want you to open up to me a little bit more. And maybe you're very reluctant to do that because, hey, like I said, you have other options. And so you knowing that you're going to open yourself up is going to make them even get more endeared to you. Okay, and you don't know if you necessarily want that. All right, and then under the deck here, okay, so under the deck we've got of um the 4 of Wands. And so again, even though the 4 of Wands card is like the marriage card, even though it is, a lot of people say it's the marriage card, I feel like in this case it's just, the 4 is definitely about stability. The 4 is about, a standing structure. And I do feel like, Scorpio, in this moment, definitely a lot of you are leaning towards like just trying to again keep things the way that it is at this moment. Okay, there's not a lot of things that you want to change about the situation that you have going on. Okay, you want to keep it the way it is. To you, you're happy the way it is, right? um but again, is this speaking to someone definitely wanting a happy home with you, and you are deciding if this is what you want right now. Okay. But that is out there for you. That 4 of Wands right there, that is out there for you. That marriage card. Okay. It is a peek into the future of what you could have. You could have it now. All right, because hey, this is an option that you can take. But I do feel like with this no, this isn't spirit saying no. This is about more so you saying, um, you know, this is about you saying no based off of you feeling like it's not the right time. Okay, so that's just the energy there. All right, so Scorpio, let me know how this works out in the comment box below. I definitely want to thank you guys again so much for your time and your support. Make sure you hit the like button, the share button, subscribe. Also hit